you, and welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm gonna show you a requested video, which is my Shimmering Skin Perfector by Becca collection. So if you're interested in see that, don't forget to first subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can be part of my YouTube fam. And also, if this is your first time here, my name is Jordana. Thank you for coming back and taking the time to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. Without further ado, if you want to see my Shimmering Skin Perfector collection, then just keep on watching. So since I want to finish on the best note ever, I want to show you my first two, which are the ones that I don't like. So one of them, or I think the two of them, were limited edition. The first one was the first limited edition one that I got, and it's champagne gold, and it had the same pattern, but it broke, so I had to repress it a long time ago. And this one I don't like it because it's so yellow. You can see it right there how yellow it is, and it even looks yellow when you put it on your face. So for me, that's not a nice look. So champagne gold, it's a no-go for me. I still keep it because it's a collector's item and I collect them. I want to have them all in my collection, but it's not something that if I could turn back time now, I would repurchase, even if I am collecting them, you know. I have to pull this out and maybe put it in a project pan to use it more. But I don't know. It's just something that I don't see myself going for. Maybe on darker skin tones it will look beautiful, but on me it just looks like a yellow stripe. Another one that I have is one that I put on my, I think it was the project PM that I was doing with Melissa Q. I don't really remember. It's the Prismatic Amethyst one. And this one, it's like a duochrome color. And it looks beautiful on the cheeks, but I know that this is not a shade that I'm gonna just love. This is just a shade that I'm not gonna reach for that much to justify having it in my collection. Still, I have it because the lilac packaging won me over, and I thought I was gonna just go with the trend, but it didn't work for me. These are duochrome, so it has like a purplish and pinky shift, and I'm more of a natural color type of highlight. It doesn't really have to be a highlighter that's not banging or intense, but it does have to be a color that's more neutral, like a gold, silver, or not even a silver. I prefer more warm tone, but champagne, gold, those tones I love, but purple or yellow, they're not my thing. Two that in my opinion go more or go better as blush toppers or even blushes are Rose Gold, which is in the permanent line, and Blush Copper, which was limited edition, but they made it a blush. So they have it now the same color as a blush, same formula and everything, but I got it when it was a limited edition Shimmering Skin Perfector. So this one is really pretty, but it's more of a coppery kind of blush. So you can see it right there. It's pretty intense. It's beautiful on the cheeks because this blend like butter, but it's not something that I would wear as a highlighter. This is still amazing as a blush. I have to pull it out. Maybe I should do like a project progress just using all of these as blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. This is really pretty. I truly love this color, and I barely used it. Rose Gold is beautiful as a highlighter, but it's even prettier as a blush topper. This one was the one that was in the Chrissy Teigen collab, and you can see it right there. This is super beautiful, and these you can use them even on the eyes, but the Chrissy Teigen collab, in my opinion, wasn't that amazing. It had a Shimmering Skin Perfector that they created with her, and I didn't even like that one. I returned that palette, so that tells you a lot. This one I could actually live without, but when I use it, it looks beautiful on the cheeks. And when the blush that you have on is looking black, you can put this on and it will make the blush pop and look intense and pretty and shimmery, but not in a glittery way. I have to say, none of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors have glitter. They have a sheen, a shimmer. They just look wet on the skin. They don't sit on top of the skin. They're just beautiful. So yeah, Rose Gold is a beautiful one. And if you have a darker skin tone, I think you will enjoy this more. For me, this is more of a blush topper than anything. I have two that I use as bronzers. Topaz is one of them. This is for me the higher end version of the bed illuminizer, and this is stunning on the face and on the cheeks. It's really pretty. I think this one can give you a hint of bronziness on the eyes, on the cheeks. You can use it with a dual fiber brush on top of the bronzer just to make it more glowy. This is beautiful. I fell in love with it when I first got it, and I haven't been using it that often, but I know that this looks amazing on darker skin tones. It's just stunning. This is one of my favorite shades. And on the other hand, my latest pick from Becca, this was an Ulta exclusive, I think. This is Bronze Amber, and this is sort of a bronzy, blushy bronzer type of color, and I also adore this one. This one right here is Bronze Amber. And the last four that I have are on the permanent range. The first two that I got from Becca were OPAL, which was the first one, and oh my goodness, this has been well loved. This is one of my favorite highlighters of all time, and it's just so beautiful on the cheeks. So beautiful. If you haven't seen OPAL, you haven't lived. It's right here next to my watch. Amazing, amazing. And then I also have Moonstone. Was a favorite, but I always loved it more when I mixed it into OPAL. I find this to be super wide on me. It's this one right here, and it looks beautiful, but I still love sort of a darker kind of highlighter, or just more of a golden-y type of highlighter. So that's Moonstone right there. But this is more wearable, and I use it on brides, and I truly love this type of packaging, and I truly think these are worth the money. They're $38, but for you to go through them, it will take you forever. And for them to expire, it will take forever. These are like 24 months before they expire, but my OPAL has, I think, like 5 years. And it's perfect. The formula hasn't changed a bit. I always sanitize my products though. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I always make sure to sanitize them at least once a week if I've used them. Okay, another one that I adore is Champagne Pop. And I got two of them when Jaclyn Hill announced her collab. It's one of my all-time favorite highlighters. So this one and OPAL are favorites. This is Champagne Pop right here. And it's a peachy color but with a lot of gold. It's just beautiful, and it looks beautiful on almost every single skin tone, and you can see how much I loved it, because when you hit pan on something, you know that you truly love it. This is just stunning. You can get this one, use it on almost every skin tone. It's a perfect shade for everyone. Almost everyone adores it. You can make it super blinging with Fix Plus, but you can also make it intense without it, or you can make it subtle with an extremely light hand, because these are buttery and they are high pigmented highlighters. And the last one that I have in a single pan is Pearl, and it's a completely white shimmering skin perfector. This one, Nikki Tutorials used to adore this, and it's beautiful on pale skin tones, but it's also one of the most beautiful inner corner highlighters of life. So I'm gonna swatch it for you. This is super white and super intense. Now, before I wrap this video up, I wanted to show you Prosecco Pop, which is this one right here. And this is the Jaclyn Hill and Becca face palette. This is the Champagne Collection face palette. And Prosecco Pop was made permanent after about a year or two of the palette release. I don't use it that much unless I'm using the palette, because that's when I mix Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. But Prosecco Pop, it's just a beautiful gold, true gold shade, and this was created also with Jaclyn Hill. This is one gold that I wear. When you compare this one to Champagne Gold, which is the first one that I showed you, you can see how yellow that one looks. This is Prosecco Pop and this is Champagne Gold. The only two other shimmering skin perfectors I have are the backup for the Jaclyn Hill collab, when Jaclyn looked like Jaclyn. I've been following her since she had like 100,000 subscribers, and I have to say I still love her, but I loved her more before. She was the sweetest. Now I think she's not that sweet anymore, maybe because people are mean to her, or I don't know. She grew a thick skin, maybe. She needed to. But I truly, truly loved her when she was super, super sweet. For example, the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop, even though I have it in the palette, I have it in a single, I already had a backup. I bought the Champagne Pop with the champagne on it, and it's just to support her because I think she's wonderful, but I wish she was sweet like she used to be. Anyway, I recently placed an order, and I think I'm gonna get that in about 3 weeks, and the only thing that I placed on that order was vanilla quartz, because I've been hearing amazing things about it. I truly want that to be part of my collection. And another one that I really want on my collection is the Sananas and Becca collab. That one, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's Paris Lights or something like that. I truly want that one. I'm just not sure if I want to spend the money, because I already got vanilla quartz. But that tells you how much I love the formula. I've heard people saying that, a few people saying that it doesn't last on their skin. In my opinion, I have oily skin and I live in a really humid weather, and these last on me a long time. Maybe after 8 hours I don't see them on my face, but if I can reapply them and they will last 16 hours. So if I want to reapply them, I will. But these are wonderful, wonderful highlighters. The way they glide on your skin, the way they feel to the touch, the texture, the butteriness, the creaminess of them, even though they're a powder, they change the highlighter game. So first it was the balm, then Becca, and then the rest of the highlighters. Even if they come up with amazing highlighters, the balm and then Becca made the game go up. People didn't know what amazing highlighters were until the balm, and then after Becca, people started like, okay people, we need to get ready and make beautiful highlighters. And then every brand came up, almost every brand came up with amazing highlighters, but Becca is still up there. So if you want to try an amazing highlighter, you can choose, and the shade range is amazing, even the permanent one, and they're always coming out with different limited edition ones. Just make sure that you will use them. So that's it guys for my video. Let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite Shimmering Skin Perfector, and how do you use it, with what brush, or if you spray it, if you don't spray it, as an inner corner highlight. Anything you want to tell me about these products, because since I have so many, maybe I can put them to good use in different ways than just highlighting my face. Don't forget to go to my Instagram and my social media, but mostly my Instagram because it's basically the only social media platform that I go to besides YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.